Second burning political question of the week, again with serious analysis. Is Nigel Farage knackered? And I say this because, and I don't know if we can drop in a little clip of it, he did an interview with LBC. So he's obviously being pushed, rightly so, I think, about the £5 million thing. And like old Nigel would have been, you know, like whatever the viewers of this think about him, like he's good in interviews, he could dominate things. And he just didn't deal with it very well. He was saying, I could buy 5 Ferraris if I want. I'm like, do you want to write a headline? Old 5 Ferraris Farage?
Yeah.
I mean, that's mental to have said that.
I think in his head, he comes across as being that sort of almost suave. I think in his head, he thinks he's like, hey, I don't give a shit. I could buy 5 Ferraris if I want. But actually, what it sounds like is like a belligerent 14-year-old go, fuck you, Dad. I'm not doing anything. And it's what's interesting about these sort of right wings, they always used to have a go at people like me for how sensitive and snowflakey us left wingers were. But you ask him a straight question about a £5 million bung, all right, fine, a gift. And he takes it so personally. But in answer to your question, I think he might be fucked.
No, he's knackered. And I think it is true to say that it might not be illegal at all. But in fairness to Starmer, neither were the glasses. Right, no. And neither were any of those freebies. It's just it's a story because people give a shit. It's a story because it's a story.
But also, someone has paid him £5 million.
Yeah.
And all right, he wasn't an MP at the time, but he was the leader of a political party at the time. I think it's reasonable to ask questions, particularly if the guy's given him £5 million and said, I don't want anything in return. Well, then you get, then what do you want in return? That's
like,
worse
than specifically gone, I need you to change one law, £5 million. This is a lot worse. I often thought about Starmer as well with the freebies. Is like the worst thing about that was the paucity of ambition.
Yes.
Like if you're going to do it, just go all in. You know what I mean? A Tory would have gone £1 million.
Well, it's like that SNP dude. Yeah. It's like if you're going to embezzle millions of pounds, a coffee maker.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
It was just like the generation game of embezzling, wasn't it? He was just naming shit.
I want a diamond butt plug. I don't know why that image came into my head, but if you've got that exclusive,
I mean, is that just came from the bowels of your imagination?
I was holding something crystally in my head, and
that wouldn't work as a butt plug. It's the worst.
No. It's an ornament. It's not usable.
I mean, this really exists in your mind.
What can I just say about Nigel Farage? Because also the only other reason that I'm doing this is to plug my live show that's coming up. But I would love to see Nigel Farage get completely screwed and go out of mainstream politics. But if it happens before November the 30th, which is the last date on my tour, that screws the second half of my show.
So you are pro Farage.
I would prefer he stayed on, even if it does down the line send us into sort of a nouveau fascist state, just so that I don't have to rewrite my fucking script.
Do you know what I think is always interesting about you lefties is that all the time is you're all going like these Tories. Do you remember even under Theresa May, they were calling Tories fascist? People like Amber Rudd was a fascist. They just waste the word time and time again. The truth is if Farage did go like the next person, do you think they're going to be less right wing given the Rupert Lowe thing? I'm not talking about your situation. I'm talking about people that would enjoy him going potentially.
Yeah, I do think if he does go, then Rupert Lowe is suddenly playing. And also, I mean, that's the thing that Farage does look rattled about is he's getting it from all sides, right?
Yeah.
He's getting it from left wingers and actually sort of centrist people because I think he is pretty extreme. But he's also getting it from the right. He's being flanked by Rupert Lowe, who is out for fucking blood because he fucking hates him. I don't think Rupert Lowe wants to be Prime Minister or be particularly successful. I just think he wants to kill Nigel Farage. So Nigel Farage might
metaphorically, you know what it's about. I have to say metaphorically because the speaker the other day, when Kemi said about Starmer being stabbed in the back, no, we can't say that.
It's clearly a metaphor.
It's a metaphor, Lindsay, for fuck's sake.